Crude oil almost traded flat throughout this day. On the upside, 85.5 it tried to breach but failing to do so. We have seen a very good pullback, and now see 85 levels have definitely proven out to be great support so far. As we discussed in the Asia session update that 84.8, 85 levels are definitely a good support. It is proven these levels again. Now on the downside, see natural gas here, natural gas which had given a gap down opening has tried or attempted to bridge the gap, however failing to do so, it has again come back to the lower levels at 2.76. Now 2.76 is a great support. So what to expect with the US session from crude oil and net gas now? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day. Those who watched the first update definitely would have profited. Thus press the bell icon, stay tuned with the live updates. Also you can join my free Telegram channel in order to get the live updates. Let's start. The link for the channel is mentioned in the channel and video description. Let's start with oil first. And yes, do not miss to press the bell icon. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Your every like, every comment is a great inspiration, motivation for me to deliver to the best of my abilities. Now look at crude oil on the hourly chart. See, firstly, prices are divergent from the moving average. Prices converge here. It has taken the support from the moving average, now trying to stay within the zone. Yes, if you see it is staying below 84, 85, 84.8 levels, certainly expect that the next destination is going to be 85.3, 85.5 levels. Very good support exists there for crude oil. Also, you must note that the moving averages are trading with so much of divergence here, and hence little bit of convergence exists or chances of conversion exist. Thus, it can still try to trade on the downside. We have to watch more closely. Stochastic comfortable. MACD is bearish here, trading with divergence, looking downwards. RSI was overbought. It has cooled down a bit. Coming to 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts, prices are still divergent from the moving average. However, there is a reversal sign here also, as after 4 to 5 red candles. So once it stays beyond 85.6 is the level above which you should initiate a buying entry, and then expect that it is going to break past 86 level. However, look at the divergence of the price from the moving average, which suggests that staying below 85 more bearishness may prevail. We can look forward to 84.6, 84.3 levels, very good support here, and then below that 83.6 levels. Stochastic rising. MACD has crossed over, trading with divergence and bearishness here. This calls for a further bearish momentum in oil in the near term. RSI was still overbought. Coming to 3-hour chart. Likewise on the 3-hour charts, note this fact: higher lows, higher highs and lower lows. This is expanding, this is bearish, and unless and until 85.6 levels are breached, it is not a buying entry. Now first bearish candle, second bearish candle may continue. 84.8 definitely a good support, and below that, remember, the prices are trading with too much of divergence from the 20 period moving average, which is sitting at around 84.3. So yes, this is the first important support. It can try to achieve this. In fact, we may see it hitting 83.5 levels as well. Stochastic has dropped. MACD has crossed over, trading with divergence, bearishness, first red candle. It can continue with the further downward move here. We have to watch out. RSI overbought. Coming to the 4-hour chart. Similar observation on the 4-hour charts. Moving averages have crossed over, trading with divergence. Price is too much divergent from the moving average, makes this zone at 83.5, 83.8 very strong support level. So now I will recommend you to sell here at 85 levels for oil, but then wait for 84.8 and 84.4 levels. These levels are very strong support zone, and below 84 is where the bears will take over. However, 83.6 is the next strongest support. At the same time, any reversal confirmation, that is, if you see oil is staying beyond 85.6, that is the level at which you should buy, and expect it to rise for 86 and then 86.5 levels. So take your positions accordingly. And also see the stochastic has dropped. The MACD is willing to converge, crossover for sell on the 4-hour charts. RSI overbought. And if you look at the daily chart, see on the daily charts, you can see previous candles were outside Bollinger Bands. The Bollinger Bands has expanded. Certainly we can expect at least for it to erase some of the gains from the last candle, which suggests possibly we may see it hitting 84 levels. The stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish. This is the only indication which is suggestive of bullishness in oil as of now. But too much of divergence probably calls for little convergence here. RSI near to top. Looking at this, I recommend you to sell here at 85, but then 84.8, 84.4, very good support, then 84 and then 83.6. Be careful of these levels on the downside. It is not to be treated bearish. On the upside, you can buy here at 85.6. You can expect 86.5 5 levels, but in between you may find 86.1 as the first resistance and 86.5 as the second. Beyond that, sky is the limit. We are looking forward to 88 as well. So do trade accordingly, trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Now let's have a look at net gas, and before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, you should join my mentorship batch. The 25th batch is now going to start on 11th of September. Register yourself now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can be part of my Signals channel. Reach out again for details. Now look at the natural gas on the hourly chart. See, there was a gap here. The moving averages have crossed over. This is trading with divergence. This is bearish. Also, the gap still exists because see, 2.78 is what it should break on the upside. It failed to break beyond 2.78, 2.8 rather, I should say. Now on the downside, see, first bearish candle, then retracement, then couple of bearish candles here. So you have to watch more closely how it behaves at around 2.7574 levels. This is the next strongest support level. See, stochastic looking downwards, it is bearish. MACD is almost running flat here. You can see first rise, second rise, and this wave can yield more bullish results. However, right now it is still not in mode. RSI trying to trade with a little retracement. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour chart, see, support was there. It has breached the support, sharp red candle retracement, and then again the bearish bias. Now see, prices converge to the 20 period moving average, which is right now sitting at around 2.82. 2.78 zone. This zone is very, very important. We have seen that earlier in our analysis that 2.78, 2.82 is the zone where we are going to see maximum resistance. The stochastic was overbought. It is trying to cool down. MACD is bearish. It can possibly converge crossover. See, first wave, second wave may initiate here. RSI almost flat. Coming to 3 hour chart. Likewise on the 3 hour charts, drop, retracement, and again bearishness. So yes, if you see it is staying below 2.74, that is the only point where you should initiate a sell entry. However, we can still expect it to get the support at 2.7 levels, which is a definitely very, very good support, and below 2.7 is where the bears will take over. And on the upside, 2.8 is the only level. Now see, 2.8, 2.83, very, very good resistance here, and beyond that, sky is the limit. Stochastic rising, MACD is still trading with divergence and bearishness, RSI flat. Coming to 4 hour charts. Now on the 4 hour charts, almost double bottom is seen, so it can possibly reverse, and once it reverses, it is going to achieve higher highs, which is suggestive that it can possibly try to in fact break past 2.8 here. That is the first observation. If it stays above 2. Certainly this is a great resistance zone, 2.78, 2.82. Stochastic is rising here, MACD divergent and bearish looking downwards. Now if you look at the MACD, first wave, second wave, so I will see how it behaves at around current levels. RSI looking downwards. Coming to the daily charts. Now on the daily charts, higher lows, higher highs, 20 period moving average sitting at around 2.72 levels, very, very good support. And when I see higher lows, higher highs, you will find 2.74 as a very good support here, and hence I will recommend you to initiate a sell entry only below 2.74, where you can expect 2.7 and 2.68 levels. So be careful there at 2.7, 2.68 zone, but it is definitely a very good support here. Now also, moving averages here are still not crossed over. It is still trying to stay in the bullish zone. Stochastic has dropped. MACD, if you look at the MACD, is still green, and this is just a conversion. It can continue on the upward move. RSI almost flat. So now we have seen the charts, we have seen the indicators. Time for me to define the trading levels and strategy. First thing is, you can sell net gas here is 2.74, but then 2.72, 2.68, very strong support here. So in fact, if it drops at 2.4 levels, we can still expect it to get support at around 2.7 to 2.7 zone, and below that is where the bears will try to take over. We may find 2.66 level is the strongest support on the downside. On the upside, I will recommend you to buy here at 2.78 levels. If it stays above 2.78, more bullishness is going to prevail, and we might see it hitting 2.83, and then 2.9 levels is a must. So take your positions accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe and comment. Do join my mentorship batch and Signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. Remember, first invest in your learning, which can give you profits for throughout your life. and thus any investment in learning is to never be considered as for near term ROI. This is always better than trading on other signals, trading on other advices, which I don't recommend. Yes, if you have a time constraint, then you should go for a trading course. Since reach out to me for more details. Do not miss this opportunity. Learn the strategies which can help you become a profitable trader. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again tomorrow with the Asia and Europe session update. Thank you.